So, I have finally signed a new contract. The one we had was running out at the end of this season, and now we are signed up till 2019. Hello and welcome back to Curb FM and another episode of Rebuilding Newcastle United. Since we last met, when we lost to Norwich away, we then lost to Aston Villa 1-0 at home. But since then, it's been going pretty well. We've only conceded 4 goals and we are undefeated. So we beat Bristol City 4-0. Dwight Gale getting 2, John Joe Shelvey scoring a penalty and Matt Ritchie scoring a late goal as well. And then we drew 0-0 with Huddersfield, and then we beat Reading 4-0. Dwight Gale, James Wilson and Jose Perez all scoring in that game. Perez getting 2. Then we had another 0-0, this time with Fulham at home, and then we beat Birmingham just about after 2 early goals from Dwight Gale and James Wilson, and then we scraped through at the end. And then we were 2-0 down against Wigan, but we ended up coming back in the 84th minute. We equalised after James Wilson scored and John Joe Shelvey scored a penalty earlier on. And then we went on to beat Burton 4-1. And Dwight Gale, Jose Perez and James Wilson all getting a goal each within 11 minutes. All signs are looking up as we are top of the league again, and now we are 4 points clear. Norwich has dropped off a little bit. Wolves have sort of been keeping up with them. But Bristol City and Brentford have closed in, so they've made it a bit more of a task for us. With 6 games to go, they're going to be applying the pressure. And James Wilson is the league's top scorer again. Jose Perez has got the best average rating and the most assists. But in this episode, we've got Sheffield Wednesday and Leeds. Sheffield Wednesday are currently 12th and Leeds are 15th. So in theory, we should be winning. And we're going to go with the tactic that's got us 3 goals in 11 minutes, where we started attacking fluid, with Jenkinson on fullback attack as well. We're going to go like this into the next 2 games to start with, just to try and give us the early advantage. Gale, Wilson, Perez, Diame is back finally from injury. He was out for 4 months, but he's been playing the last few games and he's been performing well. Then we've got Shelvey and Anita since Hayden is suspended. But Anita has said that he wants to stay now. We're going Lazar at left back, Lascelles and Mbemba in the centre back positions, with Jenkinson on the right with Sells in goal. And I'm going to say you will be keen to avenge what happened last time against Sheffield Wednesday. I'm assuming we lost. I don't actually know what happened. And we're going to say individually to Jose Perez that I have faith, and he didn't respond, but we've got a mostly motivated team apart from Perez, so let's go. And I'm hoping we can grab an early goal. We're 15 minutes in already. But they can be quite dangerous on the counter with Jordan Rhodes up top. He's a good goal scorer in this league. So we're going to have to be careful. But we're going to stick with it anyway, with the attacking philosophy. And Mbemba tries to recycle possession, and we're on the attack with Gale looking for Perez. Out wide to Jenkinson on the attacking fullback role into Gale. And it's worked. We're 1-0 up. It's his 20th goal of the season, and great cross from Jenkinson there. And the change of role for him is really paying off. And it's a great cross from him and a good finish from Gale. And we're 1-0 up 15 minutes in. And now Sheffield Wednesday are looking to attack, and Sells collects. And can we grab another one early on to give us a massive cushion and put us in control for the rest of the game with Wilson? And it's in, bottom right corner. What a finish. Good pass from Shelvey over the top. Perez as well to win it back to Shelvey, over to Wilson, and he blasts it from outside the box into the bottom right corner. Great goal. And now we're in the lead. We're going to sit back a little bit. We're going to go back onto control, slow the tempo to normal, and look for overlaps off. Jenkinson should still get forward, but let's just try and chill out a little bit. I'm going to say we've got a guard against complacency. James Wilson looks to lose confidence, but we're going to tell him that we are pleased, and he looked happy. I'm going to tell the defence that there's a lot more to come from them, to get a bit of a reaction from them. And let's just check the latest scores while we're at half time. Norwich are winning and Wolves are drawing. Brentford are winning, and I can't remember who else is in the mix. Let's just check the league table. So Brentford are looking like the most likely to knock us out of the promotion places if it was to happen. And they are only 5 points behind. So we need to hold on to this win. But we're going to take off one of the booked players, and we're going to take off Lazar, and we're going to put Clark to a defensive full-back just to solidify things a little bit. And I've added the league's table and the scores to the side of the pitch just so we can keep an eye on things. But we're looking to break again. Jenkinson with a goal this time in the attacking role. It's a good finish from him. And Norwich have dropped down to third. Brentford taking their place in second. Let's just see what their score is. They're drawing with Reading. So we're 5 points clear at the top of the table. But Jordan Rhodes, the man I pointed out before, has scored. So it's not over just yet. However, we are going to drop Perez back and swap him with Bradley Johnson and set him to... Actually, we're going to put him on the right. We're going to put Shelvey in the middle, attacking playmaker support, which is what he was already on. And we're going to put Johnson to a ball-winning... Actually, no, box-to-box midfielder. So we've got two, one on each side, running backwards and forwards. And Johnson picks it up. Come on, don't mess about with it. It just took too long there. And it looks like they're going to score again. Buckley. That's a good save from Sells. And Norwich are still drawing, so that's the one we want to keep an eye on. And Brentford are still winning. 10 goals in that game. Buckley looking for the cross. Lascelles does well to clear it to Anita. Now Clark sets off Gale. Gale's through. Can he score? Puts it wide. And Norwich have scored in their game. They've gone back to second. Brentford are now 7-4 up. So 11 goals in Cardiff. But it looks like with 2 minutes remaining, we're just going to see this game out. Can we get an extra goal? Gale shoots, but Westwood easily catches it. They've got a corner though. Lascelles clears it, and it's a 3-1 victory. And it's a good win. I'm going to say we're pleased. And Jenkinson with the man of the match with a 9 rating. Let's check the final Brentford and Norwich score. So Norwich won 3-1 in the end, and Brentford ended 7-4. Mad game there. And what happened with Wolves? Wolves lost 1-0, so it looks like they're out of the race for the title at least. And Bristol City won, and Wolves dropped to 5th. And Jamal Lascelles has signed a new deal. And the same sort of thing as the new Perez deal. It's until 2021, and once we get promoted, it's a 2-year extension automatically. And there are some big games today, before we play our game, with Norwich taking on Fulham, so hopefully Fulham can beat them. They're a decent side, so I don't see why not. Brentford play Derby. I'd imagine they'll win that. Derby aren't doing too great this season, down in 16th. And Bristol City, I don't think are playing. And Wolves have Brighton. So hopefully Brighton can put them completely out of the race. So let's just continue and see what happens. And Norwich lost 2-1. Brentford drew, and Bristol City weren't playing. Wolves have drew as well. Get in, come on. We're going to go into our game. With a win, we go 7 points clear of Norwich, so that should surely seal it. So we're going to play with the exact same team that played last time, and with the exact same attacking instructions. And we can play without pressure today. A loss isn't the end of the world. And it's still in our hands, no matter what happens. I'll take a draw. Let's be honest. So I can't be bothered with this. So I'm just going to no comment everything. Bristol City play today, so that if they win, they could be the real contenders. Barrow looking to Vieira, and we've given away a penalty. Oh my god! John Joe Shelvey brings his man down, and who's that taking it? Pedraza, can he save it? Sells, almost gets his fingertips to it. 1-0 down, 2 minutes in fact 1 minute 20, and let's try and get one back early. Shelvey into Lascelles, Wilson, Gale, and we equalise. In the 9th minute, number 9, Dwight Gale puts it into the back of net. It's a good finish. Lascelles can't get his head on it, but it goes straight to Wilson and straight to Gale, and then Gale puts it in the top right corner. It's a good finish. And we're back to 5 points ahead. But now if Bristol City win, they'll go 3 points behind, unless Wilson can score, but he puts it wide. And now Leeds on the attack again. Lascelles clears. Shelvey, it's backwards and forwards there, but Ayoze comes away with it. Gale sprints forward and shoots, but Julian... Is that Julian Green? No, I'm thinking of someone else. Rob Green. What am I on about? Anita into the box. Wilson, can we score from another corner? Shelvey hits the post. And now Anita to take into Lascelles, and Green gets it again. But Gale into the box. Perez shoots, and it's a save by Green. And Anita takes into Mbemba. Ayoze on the edge of the box finds Shelvey, and is that a pass back to Lazar? Passed it the wrong way, unless that was a clearance, I'm not sure. But we're dominating them so far, looking at the stats as well. And Perez to Shelvey. Diame shoots, and it's a great goal. And Bristol City are losing just as that happens. In the exact same minute as we've scored, QPR have scored. They were 1-0 down as well. And it looks like there's been 3 goals in 6 minutes. And now we're definitely going to go off attacking. We're going to go to counter for now. Keep the tempo up. Turn, look for overlaps off. And go more direct. So once we get the ball, we're just going to hoof it forward, hopefully. But now we've got a throw-in even. Jenkinson's getting forward now, but he loses it to Cooper. And Roof over the roof of the net there from him. And it's going too well for now. But we're going to bring on Gary Hooper. We want to rest Dwight Gale. And we're going to bring on Mitrovic. We want to rest Wilson as well. And let's just go with a different strike force going into the second half. I'm not going to lie, I'm slightly disappointed. I wanted more drama, but at the same time, I don't want that drama as well. So, yeah, QPR has scored again, 3-1 up. And Bristol City are falling off the pace. And we are 7 points clear of second now. And 4-1 at QPR in the QPR game. And Perez gets dispossessed. And can Leeds get a late goal? And they're looking to get it forward. Grimes, and it's good interception from Lazar. He finds Mitrovic, and Jenkinson breaking forward into Diame, and it's off the post, off the keeper, into the back of the net, and it's surely over now. And time ticks down here at St James's Park, and surely, thank God, we are pretty much promoted after there's been so many stumbling blocks along the way. We've dropped a third, up and down, but we've done it. I think I'm saying that, but we've got 4 games to go. And the most points Brentford and Norwich can get now are 12 points. So that will take them to 86. So we literally need 87 points to guarantee it. So that would be 2 more wins. And Diame, with the man of the match, his return has really pushed us over the line. With Johnson and Gunnarsson not performing recently. But we've done it. We've won 3 in the last 3 games. All convincing results. A bit of a shame that we conceded in them. I wouldn't mind a few more clean sheets in the last few games. But a win's a win. So in the next episode, we're going to bring you 4 games. So it's going to be a bumper end of season special. And surely we would have secured promotion. Hopefully by the Cardiff game. Hopefully we beat Ipswich and Preston. And hopefully you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, hit the like button and subscribe for more Football Manager 2017 content. And until next time, peace.